This is my book, Housing Higher Consciousness. And I would like to read something about climactic energy from my book. This is from the node called Soul Sex Practice. In this book, I refer to the chapters as nodes. This climactic energy is powerful and requires caution. Remember that mind, body, soul programming is potent and experiences ultimate pleasure through higher vibration. When the body is ready and its energy is harnessed, it allows for the effortless sharing of vibrations using soul sex exchange. When the body is not ready and the practice ends prematurely, it results in lower vibrational energy. After all, the soul loves independently and must master that first. The soul does not undermine, condescend, or question self-love. The soul manifests love and powers the body and mind. Soul sex does not invite anyone to its circulating vibration. Soul sex avoids attracting the wrong connection. Energy exchange is venerated as it is sacred and divine. I had a lot of thoughts when I was writing the song Soul Sex Practice, and also when I was writing the node Soul Sex Practice for this book. And the thoughts were about self-love, and not in a selfish type of way, but in a selfless type of way. Because the only way to really love is through self and the understanding of self. Because the more love that we give to our self, the more that we experience love as a vibration, the easier it is to give it to others. What we vibrate is what we attract. So when I vibrate love, that is what I will attract. And this can come in the forms of humans, animals, nature. Soul sex practice is one of the things that we need to understand as human beings. What happens with the body when we exchange intimate energy? It takes years before that energy is purged. Years. And we sit with the energy that is exchanged with this person at just a superficial level for years. And I wonder, is it worthy? It's a one-time high. And I think about this often. I think about the energy that someone sits with at the moment that their intimacy takes place. Just the overall energy that is taking place in their life. And then my own energy at that very moment in my life. And then the exchange of those two energies. Why is fasting so necessary when it comes to the in-between of intimacy? This current world and this current mindset of civilization, lust is so prevalent that it almost feels like, well, as long as I reach the desires I have, but the desires come with a price, and that price is the energy exchange overall network. The absence of healing energy transcends trauma. Extensive soul healing is required. The act of making love is making love energy with another person. Energetic vibrations transcend and exchange more than just a good feeling. Falling in a moment of lust downloads to the repository of energy exchange. Feeling numb and empty after indulging in meaningless soul plunging weighs heavy on the human body. Soul sex, trust, the self. And so, why do we need to practice soul sex before we apply it? And this practice usually comes in the form of fasting and things like celibacy. And this is not an announcement of celibacy. This is something that is a contract that the self has with the universe. Because harnessing this energy, understanding this energy, and then applying this energy are three different steps. And the steps are fundamental to soul sex practice. The applying is the part where the next person comes in. But before the next person comes in, practice is the soul foundation, harnessing of climactic energy within the body. Because when we harness this and the climactic energies that we put out into the world, now this is what we will attract. There is ever a moment that we wonder why, when it rains, it pours. It is just that. It is tapping into a wireless network of perhaps our own traumatic events or that of others. Now imagine there are broken hearts that are traveling Earth and journeying, and we encounter the broken hearts. So what we do is we try to mend something that we did not break. Once we understand what it means to exchange energy on an intimate level, we become extremely sacred and expensive and stingy to exchange this energy with anyone. When someone comes along that is worthy of that energy exchange, our body speaks to us in a way where it does not have desire or lust, but in a way where it is clear, will not be sex. It will be something deeper than that. Wasting intimate energy will drain the human body. So we should be cautious with who we give our intimate energy to. And sometimes there might be a moment that we will find the minuscule moments in it where there feels like there is a connection. The body doesn't lie. Energy doesn't lie. Someone might tell you they love you and their energy will tell you something else. Someone might tell you, I am happy for you, and their energy might tell you something else. Someone can tell you, I miss you, and their energy tells you something else. When you tune into these things, when you know about what energy tells you and you trust that, you are mastering how to work with energies, and you will be able to tell apart that what is desire and that what is meant for you. So who do you choose? Do you choose the belief system that is on the outside of the body? Or do you choose yourself?
So sex tonight's loving, teasing, flirting and touching. Rain will be flowing, bite my lips, you are stunning. Slow to enter vibration, faster through the foundation. Touching me now will flow love and rain of heavenly sweet elevation.